Okay, let's test the stream again. Okay, there's few people online. Hello. I am not sure if these changes that I have made any difference, but please give me feedback. I will try streaming again, and I really hope that it works. Works better this time. I mean, bounce back is a level where I should get the best time. I have a 51.01, and this level I can easily go under that just by using the new styles. I have gotten my best time with the old styles, and that's something people would do 10 years ago, but not today. I haven't noticed any lag spikes yet in the phone stream that I'm watching, but let me know if it's still an issue. Okay, is the audio working? Yeah, it is. It's no problem. Welcome back, people. I updated my BIOS and made some changes to OBS, but most likely the problem was still like related to the internet connection. I reset my modem as well and changed some settings. So few things. If it works better now, don't know what was the key factor for it working better, but thank you Bien for helping me. He has good experience with this, so he gave me tips on how to do it. Hey, that means that today I can do a speedrun, so let's go. Hooray for that. Apparently there's new records in Jormo pack. Let's see. Let's browse the levels. Level 1, same time as before. Level 2, same time as before. Level 3, same time as before. Level 4, same time. Oh, nice. Farnsworth is kicking it in level 5. That's really nice to see. Out of nowhere, hungry Farnsworth makes best time. That's cool. 5.21. Okay, so if you watch my previous stream where I make this level, you will see with your own eyes that I made this playground in like 2 minutes. Nothing about this is planned or test played or well thought of, you know. It's just a very quickly made level, because those usually end up being quite interesting. But for a level that is 5 seconds, there's massive spread in the times, you know. It's not like top 5 is within a few digits. It's 5.21, 5.26, 5.33, 5.37, 5.40, 5.43. It's gaps between every single time. That's quite crazy to me, and let's see if it goes down even further. There's 9 more plays time to play the contest, so let's see what happens. But nice to see a new record, and oh wow, in Jormo 6 there's also massive improvement. Raven gets 21.46 in the 6th level, and it's massive improvement. 0.34 seconds better. That's very good. Oh, Arsenic says he's leading the king list. Let's see online actually. There's probably not others than those two surprisingly big improvements by people. So as I was saying before, when I made this pack, this is a king list contest. King list is like this page right here where you see the points. You get same amount of points for each placement in your standings. So it means that every single level is as important as the next one. It doesn't matter if the level is 3 seconds long or 3 minutes long. If you're first in both of the levels, it will be equally important. So Arsenic is back on top with 297 points. 8ball is second, 294 points. Raven is climbing up. He has 235 points. So quite nice. Raven has 3 records already from 10 levels. He's tied with 8ball in that sense. Arsenic has 2 records. Also, total time is now 2 minutes, 9 seconds. Like today, when I started streaming, I said that next time I will check it will be 2 minutes and 9 seconds. And it's just a couple hours ago, and it's already that. So times are improving all the time. Total time results are evolving. So I'm very stoked about this level pack. I'm stoked about showing the replays when the contest is over. I will do it with good time. I'm thinking that I will show at least top 5 best replays in every single level. So we don't have to rush through it. We can do it while eating popcorn and drinking strong beer. You know, it will be a special moment between us. So it's very nice to see. Wait, 17:59 is this? It's driven on the 9th. Oh, it's yesterday time. Okay. There's amazing records. But I like especially much that in the 5th level, out of nowhere, Professor Farnsworth comes and beats everybody by a proper margin. So congrats to him. I didn't expect to see this one, but I'm happy to see it. I welcome him to the pack. I will try to do best time in this level right now actually. Bounce back is such a cool level, and I need to do the new style. I need to do it. That's part of my whole concept in my Total Time project. I'm not trying to polish every level and every time that I get to perfection. I don't want to do it, but what I want to do is, if there's new styles, if there's better styles, I want to do them because I know I can do them, so I want to do it. And I'll start by save loading this one. Actually, I'll go to save load and I'll play bounce back a little bit and do the style there. There's some if I open this one, it's not full screen for some reason. I have to check the settings a little bit, what's up. Bene, I have installed I have the beta version of OKSL8. I don't have any of the correct key settings. I already have it download the version official version 8 of OKSave load, but I don't have any of my correct settings or keys etc in it, so I'm using beta version for now. I don't fucking know why it's not full screen, but I have no idea why it doesn't show this as full screen actually. It should really do that. It's kind of crappy. I'm very excited. Bene has been updating OKSave load program. There's many new additions, and I haven't had the time to test play it properly, but I intend to do it because I need save load to make some new times. Okay, I'm just gonna use this as my save for no fancy bounces. I will just focus on this part because I have a good idea on how the first half of the level works on getting a good time, but this part, even though it's easy going through the hole, so far I don't get enough speed when I need to go up, so I need to figure out this part better. Maybe this. Let's see if this is enough to get up. Probably not. Okay, it's not so far. The landing was a little bit bad here, so let's see if this I can get enough speed just by doing the landing and vaulting correctly here. I mean, okay, I got up now very slowly, and here you are supposed to do this kind of ending. I'm not sure how to do the moves actually. If it's like a low push or I'm not gonna spend a long time in save load because it's not full screen, and I don't know why it's not full screen. Usually today is one of those days when the electronics are not cooperating with me, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to make good times less, so that's what means the most. Okay, I need to check done quick video. How do you do that part? Nothing makes sense when I try it. Okay, so I'll go to bounce back in this one. Let's watch the full replay. This is world record by Zweck 46.19. Let's go. This is the bounce back world record replay showing, and this is me copying the moves. So that's how you do the best times. Usually you just copy what others are doing and then you polish it yourself, and that's enough. Okay, so it seems to be that when you drop down through the hole and on the second hole, watch closely as Zweck is doing this gassing on the bottom of the polygon on the second, like when he goes through the second hole, he gasses on the bottom of that polygon when going down. That gives more speed that you need to get up. You need a lot of speed to get this kind of momentum. I didn't do it even nearly as clean in save load. Okay, it's this forward push. Look at that. Completely different to what I was trying. Finman says that he can't hear me. Is that issue for everybody else as well? Is the audio okay for others? Okay, Finman try to. Yeah, Finman should probably tweak his settings somehow. Nice. Cactus audio, that's good. Okay. Well, I get 49.74 in save load. I bet this platform where I start off in this save. Okay, Finman confirms that he didn't hear me because his headset is on the table, so that makes sense, man. Also that kinda, I don't know why, but that amused me a little bit. It's kind of a funny thing to happen, but I relate to that. I can relate to it. I make similar mistakes myself. Okay, 49.01. I have saved that file in save load now, and how you want to basically do this is you go back and you do it again. Like this time I can actually put this one. I'll play it and then yeah, now I have it as a ghost bike, so I will improve every single part now. I will just do my best to get ahead of the ghost bike, and then I can cut at least 1 second off here and now. And when I have better time, look at this, quite already easily proper lead to my 49.01 ghost bike. Here you need a proper bounce. It looks so nice when you land it correctly, but this apple can be a little bit annoying. But that's that's how it is. Okay, I think this is quite bad turn, but I'll go with this. No, it's not. I lose the lead, some of the lead that I have to my previous attempt, which was just basic non-bounce styles, so I should try to improve that a little bit. Okay, that's better. The thing is, if there's these internal levels where the style has evolved not 20 years ago, but in the past years, it's very likely that most of the times on the top 20 are completely outdated when it comes to the styles. Surprisingly few people start doing these new styles. Often they are quite hard styles, to be fair, but still, if there's new styles like this that are available, it is usually the easiest way to get times that are high in the rankings, because most people have simply not used them. And it's not gonna make sense to spend time grinding the old styles when there's better options available. Okay, so doing the gassing on the top of the polygon here seems to be the crucial element that you need to get up. I hope that this is enough speed, because it seemed okay in that it is barely enough speed. But I save this attempt, but I will try to do it a little bit better. If it seems like I'm not making any progress, then I'll just continue with that previous one, because it was good enough to get up. Nope. Yeah, this part really seems to narrow down to nailing every single volt in this sequence perfectly, so you don't lose speed anywhere. Like, you get quite little momentum when coming down from here, and you have to use all of it to your benefit. You can't lose momentum anywhere, or you can't get up. I'm playing with 850 FPS in save load at the moment. I'm not gonna have quite as much when I stream, but when I play without streaming, it's easy. But I don't know if it matters much here if you use low FPS or not. Like, maybe higher FPS is probably better here, but if I have medium FPS, it should be good enough to use. Yeah, this is very precise thing to do, and makes sense that this is kind of the reason why some of these styles have never been found, like haven't been found for so many years after the game came out, because you have to do it so perfectly. Like, it's easy to brush off a style like this as being impossible. But Zweck, I believe, who found this, I don't want to do this first. Like, he has been very thorough in his style finding process, and really polish the moves so that they work. The interesting thing is that on the first tries when I did this, I could get up instantly. Now that I keep on doing it, it's harder for me to get up. Okay, that's good enough for now. Still very sloppy getting up part, but I'm still leading my previous time, so I can get somewhat okay time with this. Okay, that was 48.6, but the ending was far from good. This hang as a grip spot seems to be quite tough, because even with 800 FPS I keep losing the grip. Like, you have to do it very precisely. With lower FPS it could be quite tough to pull off, but not impossible. .38, okay. Swag does this part so smooth in the world record replay, but I guess just by doing this previous segment cleaner you can influence the speed quite much. Like, but it comes down to this very exact optimization of the moves. Basically, when learning these kinds of styles, like, it's good in save load, you can just go through the difficult segment over and over again. This is the best kind of practice you can get. If you play in train levels, you get like so little progress in comparison. Here I can just do it over and over again in a short period of time. It's important learning of the moves to do so. Okay, if you get up like that, that's not gonna be fast at all. I'm gonna, out of interest, I'm gonna try this segment in with 300. I'll lower my FPS significantly to see if it has any effect, because it would make sense to have a little bit less FPS. You go through this part very smoothly with it, and maybe getting up part is also smooth as a result. That's what I'm hoping for. No, I think the landing was really bad in that, because my ghost bike kept catching me in that moment, so. Yeah, RC, there's quite much varying how well it works. Like, all comes down to very small details in the gameplay, this style. That's why it's most to go through the style over and over again in save load. You start getting the hang of it, where the speed comes from. If you don't know where the speed comes from, it's likely that you will just continue to struggle in the actual level, but if you start figuring it out slowly in save load, then you can make it. Man, I always die in that same part. Quite. Can't seem to find much progress. Somehow the very first attempts that I did were the best. Like, can't even do it badly at the moment. I'm just hitting a brick wall. I will switch my style for this part. If I land like in the world record style after this floating apple, I just can't find the angles to do this part. If I do I can do this push with back wheel, and I think it could make it easier to align the bike with that. Like this. That's the only reason I can come up with why I haven't been doing it now at all. Or maybe 300 FPS is just bad. Okay, that save is really bad. Can't find any angles in that save I'm playing with somehow. Let's watch it again. I mean, from how it looks in the replay, it really seems like high FPS replay. I don't think this is low FPS level or middle FPS level. Yeah, especially because of the grip, it just makes sense to use high FPS. I'll go through this in save load with 1000 FPS. I'll see if that has any difference in my playing. The first save that I did was 850. Last one I tried was 300. So it's just A low, volt, volt, A low, volt. Okay. Yeah, that's so clean. It's amazing. Amazing to see. Okay. Oh, forgot to save that one. sometimes I need to do a tiny break in the bottom to align the bike. I think that's not gonna be an issue. Okay, I'll try it in real level. Let's see how it works. I'm not making progress in save load. With this one, actually, I will do one thing before I start playing. I will need to be able to see more of the game. I put 1.25 zoom, which is relatively much when you have very low resolution. So okay. It's a little bit less that you see in the stream of the game, but this is I switch around quite much these days depending on the level. With this zoom, it's so much easier for me to see some of these small details in the game, so I'll go with this. Oh, that was very bad. My current best time is 24th best in the world with the old style. I remember I drove it many years ago. Then I really spent some time trying to make a good time. But it's outdated styles. But I wouldn't start playing for a best time with the old styles anymore. Even if I could improve some time, I will just go straight to these ones. Okay. There's apparently a pipe battle starting up. I mean, I can check the level out, but I might not join it now. Because I feel motivated to get the best time in bounce back. Basically, if I do this style at all, almost any finish at all, I should get the best time with it. Like the very first round of save loading, I did quite bad execution all around, but I still got under 50, so it's easy for me to match that kind of pace in a live play. It's just because I do something in save load, doesn't mean that I'm driving well at all. Like some save load times are just completely bad, but it's training it there is the most important thing. Okay, that's proper turn. Oh, damn it. I lost the moves. This turn was probably better than any of the ones I did in save load. Doing it like this is gonna be nice. Joey says for him this level is kind of forgettable. Huh. That's interesting. I think this is a cool internal level. There's some other ones that I would consider to be more boring or forgettable than this one actually. Style has evolved quite much over the years and it flows nicely, so it's a level that I like. Okay, I got through the hole, but I couldn't get very good moves, so I don't think this is it. Nope. I see what you mean, Joey. That's probably the case. When people asked me to play internal levels like 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, I said that I don't like internal levels. It was mainly because I was bad at all of them. It takes time to practice, but as I'm getting better in internals, I'm just liking them more and more. It's amazing levels. And even the ones that I call bad aren't really bad. They all have good qualities to them. Oh shit, that was not far. I mean, turn was quite slow. This one was good. Oh no, it was also slow. Oops. I forgot about, I thought I did a bounce. Okay, so apparently this was very slow ride until this, but here I do this rather well, actually. I get this quite flowy, a little bit gas from the roof, and okay landing as well, okay moves. I was not far from getting up, you know. It's like just few pixels away from dodging the head there. I could have gotten up even if it were slowly, but Joey asks what's my total time now. My total time is 36 minutes 30 seconds 0.98 at the moment. I just I did 1 second break today in my total time by improving over and under. but my goal is 35 minutes, so I have a little bit over half a minute to go. Yes, 31 seconds left. And it's actually doesn't even feel that far away because there's still internals for me where I can cut many seconds, such as Apple Harvest and Labyrinth Pro. There's some other ones as well, but those two are gonna give me so good cuts. Wish I didn't lose grip in that part. This was... Damn, that was probably the best attempt so far in the when going through the polygons. Good bounce. Okay, turn here, okay, speed here, but look at this. Here I executed this part very well. Going through, getting gas from the up part of the polygon, but I lost the speed because I lost grip here. It's essential to maintain the grip there, actually. It's essential so you don't lose any speed at all. It's like this important sequence of moves that you have to do to make it happen, the shortcut. If the first part of the sequence isn't clean, you can't really save it anymore by doing the second and third part clean. You have to do the whole sequence okay, then you can get up. I got up with my back wheel, but not enough. But you know, in the past when I've tried this style, I haven't been even close of getting up, so there's clear progress because of this 15-minute save load session. It really helps a lot. It's just all it takes is one clean ride and I will get up. And I don't know exactly what my FPS is, but it doesn't feel very low actually. Usually when I stream it's quite low, but I need to check it. 659 while streaming. That's very nice actually. PogChamp for 650 FPS. F rate, I can write it in the chat. It's F rate file that you can use to check your FPS of the previous ride. It's a file that you can put to your Elma folder and you can always check your FPS settings exactly how it is. was good grip in the bottom, but I didn't get the sealing gas as what I'm trying in the small polygon when going through the second hole. That sealing gas matters so much. If I just drop straight down, I don't get any extra momentum towards left on the bottom. I just drop down and lose momentum there. I do like this level very much. It's so chill to play somehow. Especially with the mindset that I really don't need to polish every part right now. Only objective is to get up from the shortcut. Oh shit, I'm making it. What? Oh. Bad moves. Okay, 51.21. Failed attempt. That is almost my best time, guys. With the ending that I did. Almost my best time. Flipperu Flopperu asks how good I am at the end style. It's, you know, it's not gonna be an issue. It's relatively difficult to get the grip to absolute perfection, like you see in not save load, but the done quick video in the world record. Zweck does it extremely precisely, but you don't need to do that in order to get to the top 20, you know. If I just get the grip, if I just get to the platform on the ending, that's enough, and I can get. Look, actually, let's compare this a little bit. I'm curious to see something. I saved the replay of my save load attempt, and I can just merge my fail replay with the save load replay. I believe there's not much difference, quite honestly, because I didn't polish anything very much in save load. And sometimes I find that doing like very plain and easy segments in save load can actually be really hard somehow. Wait. I don't find the replay from my folder somehow. Okay, it should be there. Okay. Now, the second bike is my save load attempt, and first bike is my live attempt. Quite big difference in the start. It seems like the save load replay was 48.30 something, right? I think. Let's check it in the end. What's the exact time? I saved the faster save load attempt as a replay, so I think this live ride is about as fast as the first round. Actually, it's quite close. Quite close to the pace of my save load replay. It was quite fast, this one. Let's see. This is the save load replay. I just fast forward it a little bit. Yeah, that was quite smooth. That's how you wanna do it. So, okay. 48.37, let's say. Something like that. And Finman has 48.36. He's the 5th best in the world. Raven is 6th best with 48.81. Honestly, that ride could have beaten Raven if I did the ending. That would have been the 6th best time in the world, guys. So I'm on the right track. This is happening. What was good about this one, the live attempt. I'll show this one time. Yeah, I got really good grip in the whole bottom sequence went really well in the live attempt, so I got up quite quickly. This one was exactly what you want, maintaining the grip and doing this part quite well. Yeah, that was quite nice. And then I landed like this. I can't do much about it, you know. So I need to do the ending better in the upcoming attempts. Joey, do you mean landing on one wheel on the wall? Like on this part that I'm going to now? Do you mean landing here? Yeah, you have to be in a specific angle so you can do the... Oh, just below that. Yeah, I mean, you have to land with one wheel. If your both wheels hit the ground, it's almost impossible to get a grip. Oh, I noticed my keys aren't working. I need to do this. I need to fix this quickly. Now when I go back to Elmo, now the keystrokes will also work. Quick fix, but it works. Yeah, I activated zero.exe file. Now I can drive a good time. People have been saying it for years that I used zero.exe when I'm playing Elmo, and they are not wrong. It's exactly what I do. Joey, if I told you that you'd win me in the next World Cup, I can't do it, brother. I can't do it. What? Oh, again, man. It was better attempt this time. It was better this time, the attempt to going to the hang, but it was not quite enough. I think it might affect a little bit that I got up with such slow speed that doing the inputs that I practiced in save load weren't simply correct. Like I would have needed to do it a little bit differently because I had absolutely minimum speed here. But this wouldn't have been very fast either. Still probably 49. I think it still would have been 49, but not 48. It wasn't as good as previously. But as you guys see, I have already done it 2 times in live play. I had difficulties doing it in save load at some point. It's strange how that's sometimes the case. Some things are genuinely more difficult to do in save load, but when you do it, when you play in save load, when you go through the struggle, you still just understand the inputs much better. Like you start trying the right things in live play, and somehow live play can flow much better. You can just do things easier in live play somehow. So it's not pointless to practice in save load at all, even if you don't always get much done in there, but it's good practice. Someone said in the comment chat of another stream I was saying that I should try this battle level in save load. Someone said that it's using save load for this and that and this and that. It's like disgraceful, but I think I disagree with it. I think using save load is the #1 most optimal way to practice this game. It is simply the best way to practice, and I'm not interested in what I'm interested in mainly is getting top results in this game, and I do whatever I have to make it happen. So I hope that people will be more open to trying out save load in the future. Like I think there's still some level of stigma when it comes to using save load. I hope that will completely be gone in the future, because it's really, there's no cheaters in the community. No one is using save load to do cheated results. It's just a training tool. Nice. Let's see what's up. Farnsworth legend 5:13, second time is 5:26. Klaskerlol, Raven, Arsenic, 8-Ball, Hosp, everybody in the list, myself as well. Everybody needs to get good, you know. Farnsworth knows what's up. He's the man in this level. That's really good. Really good, man. Okay, so while I'm alt-tabbed in the game, what I have to do now, I go back to save load, and oh, I opened the wrong one. I go back to OK save load version 8 beta, and I practice the ending. This is what I need to do. I will just focus on the end now. I don't want there to be any issues with the end. Just, yeah, I have to do it much further than before. It doesn't seem like it doesn't need to be so exact the timing. I can actually go quite much to the left and I can do it like that. Okay, that was 48.32 was actually faster than my previous time in save load. I did it quicker in that one. It's nice. And also now I have 650 FPS, which also is closer to what I get in the game. This is a complete FPS change replay. I have been changing my FPS value constantly when playing in save load, but that doesn't matter. This replay is not gonna be even shared really because it's just training. That was 48.04 in the previous attempt, so it's already quite good. Oops. Okay, there's quite much variety here how fast you do it, but with the pace that I'm driving, every single finish has been under 49, and that fail replay in live play was nearly as fast. So with that logic, even if I did it badly, it would be like 49 low the time that I get with these styles that I'm playing. Let's see, out of curiosity, if I just do the old ending, what the time is. This was used for a long time. 49.52. Okay, so even a bad execution of this style is so much better in comparison. That was not a good execution of the other style, but it's still good reference. Like even if I tried to, I wouldn't get 49.50 with this hang style. Like you can fail it as much as you want and you still get better. Such as this one, even that was 48.80, and I didn't get any momentum towards the right when swinging down. 48.17. Oh, if it goes like this, now it's really bad. This is in the doomed territory, 52.09. I shouldn't do it like that. That was 49.50 for reference. My wheel got completely stuck there in the corner. Oh no. Imagine doing this proper swing down, then dying like this. That would be so funny. Yeah, I mean, but you have to be prepared for all that kind of shit, you know. If things can go wrong, it's likely that they will go wrong, you know. Playing under pressure makes you do the stupidest mistakes, so can't count that out as a possible outcome. With this save, you just can't do the forward push. It's not flowing. Swing down was epic in that save. That would be like the fastest. I think I did 48.06 without doing the forward push after the landing, so that would be like 47 pace if you did the whole ending clean. Okay, I think that's enough. Why do I go back and forth between live play and save load play? It's because it's always good to take a little, like, after you have played in live play sometime, you have failed a little bit. Like, I want to avoid starting to get frustrated from the fails. I want to reset my mind a little bit before I play. When I have done that, it's much more likely that I play better. Like, it's always about just trying to stabilize your mindset when playing. If you start getting annoyed after fails, just go to save load, play 10 minutes in save load, and when you come back to live play, it's like easier to stay calm while playing. If I'm playing in cups and I play for a full week, it's almost never that I get my final best times when I'm playing really intensely and trying my absolute hardest. Like, it's almost always just in moment of relaxation when I get my best times. It's quite rare to land a sick ride when you're feeling like anxious while playing. And if you play any level for 5 hours a day for the whole week, you will feel anxious when you play. It's not like, that's just how it is, I think. It's quite intense to do that. Nekit is here to spy, and I will pull Uno reverse card and spy Nekit instead while I drink water. Alright, I'm back to play. Nekit had his moment. Okay, this is not gonna be enough. Yeah, I could tell none of the important parts of the sequence went as it should. So there's no chance of saving a ride like that, even if it's not like there's no mega fails anywhere. But if you fail the essentials even a little bit, it's not gonna work out. Okay, my FPS is dropping now. It seems like I can tell from the gameplay and how it lags a little bit more in the game now. I don't think I have 600 anymore. It's probably like 500 or so, or even less. But this is closer to what I usually have when I'm streaming. Okay, I don't even have any extra programs running. But I will go with this. Maybe it's still doable. Probably is. Okay, this is not gonna be good enough. I failed some moves. But it was quite surprisingly good until the landing, but at the landing I kinda lost the momentum. I wonder if it's possible to hang that polygon. Like it wouldn't be fast, but maybe it's possible to do it still. I'm interested. I haven't seen that being done. Okay, it seems like with slightly lower FPS, it's quite hard to stick the landing and the vaulting at the bottom. I keep failing it now, little more than usual. I think it's related to FPS difference, but even if it's harder, I can still do the correct moves. It might just be more rare when that it happens. It seems to be doing this bounce landing more often than before. Now I got okay land. Okay, not enough. Yes, Arsenic, I am getting there. The interesting thing is that this part, like, after doing the floating apple, now that I've understood how this whole sequence goes, I don't need to do it exactly the same every time. Sometimes I'm doing very different moves before going through the holes, but like I understand the angle in which you need to be, so there's quite much room for improvisation in the previous part. The whole level doesn't need to be like pixel perfect everywhere. You can actually improvise moves, do different kinds of attempts, and still make it work. Okay, that was probably not very good. Or maybe it was. Oh, I actually got up. I keep failing it. Damn it. That was... Let's compare this one. How fast it was compared to the previous attempt. It's almost the same, but yeah, I mean, I was like, no, I will do it, Flipper. It's gonna work out. I have simply messed it up all these times, but it's rather intuitive spot, so even if the speed varies, it's not gonna be rocket science to make it happen. It's just I have made some fails in my attempts, but I don't think I need to train it more. And that's a new style. Let's go. Okay, that's not worth playing really. I'm just playing around a little bit. But honestly, I feel like getting up to the platform is easier for me in live play compared to save load. In save load it felt like freakishly hard, almost discouraging, like always being so close but not being able to do it. But in live play it just when you do that setup, it just needs to, it seems to work out better somehow. But that's often my experience when I play save load. It's not anything uncommon. Oops. Damn it, that was a good one. I failed double turn quite a bit. I was meaning to do this very quick double turn, but there was a massive delay between the turns. Like, I accidentally gassed on the wrong way for a little bit. What was the name of killer avoiding level you played in stream before time trial? What? I don't remember. Lumpitcheck asks what was the name of a killer avoiding level I played on stream before time trial. I have absolutely no memory of that. There's been so many streams already. I have played a ton of different levels. I like to use the chat off when I'm playing because all the yellow texts are so dominating. They're massive when you have low resolution in the game. If you have higher resolution, it's like only a small percentage of the gameplay, but it's like sometimes unplayable to play with. Yeah, I mean, if you see the top 20, for example, it overlaps the bike to have it like it's. I wish the text section was like 100% smaller, because I don't need it to be so big. All the texts, if you keep them on, it's distracting to say the least. But it's just because I have low resolution in the game. And the reason why I have low resolution, 1280 to 720 pixels basically. The reason why I have that low is that I get more FPS if I want to when I'm playing. Like, if you guys have issues with getting high FPS when needed, just use lower resolution and that will fix the problem. Works with every computer. Okay, that's interesting setup, but maybe I can make it work. Actually, not a bad attempt. Huh. Almost made it, but that was not gonna be a fast attempt. But it was. I did the important bits quite well in that attempt. I will be streaming later than usual because there was issues with the stream quality earlier. I'm not gonna end at 9 p.m. as usual. And tomorrow I do long stream. I start 1 hour earlier than usual, and I stream until 10 p.m. or later. Biskvork, you have not missed. Sonia hasn't played yet. Yes, Joe, we do. But she actually uses like 10 different nicknames in different games. It's like every time she plays any game, she's using some different nickname. I am more settled in that sense. I almost always use this one. On Xbox, however, I use Dindumaster as my nick. Yeah, you can. Everybody can type F in the chat in memory of Dindumaster. Rest in peace. You can pay respects by typing F. That's good. It's the respectful thing to do. Iltsu is not paying respects. Iltsu is being straight out disrespectful at the moment. This was like a, you know, like a silent memorial moment. I haven't gotten a bounce turn in a while at the second apple. Okay, that's good, Iltsu. It's you have redeemed yourself, you have reformed, and your sins are forgiven, man. It's all good. Nice, that's a bounce. Proper bounce. Insane bounce. Damn it. Yeah. Biskvork, I think they could be brothers who have been separated at birth. Like they don't know that they are brothers, but they really are. That would make a lot of sense, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. I'm interested in seeing my F rate. 643. It tries to tell me that my FPS hasn't changed, but I can feel that it has changed. I don't know what's up with that. It was clearly lower than before, but I hope if I reset the game, it will flow better. Do you guys ever do this? This is like a top secret trick that I do when I play cops. Sometimes when it doesn't flow, I restart the game and then I intuitively feel like, okay, this is better now. When I play the same level with the same settings. This is what I actually do almost every event. Sometimes when I'm struggling, I just reset the game and I keep on playing. Do you guys ever do that? Or is it just me? I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Joey says it's placebo. It could very well be, but it has proven to be an excellent method over the years. Oh yeah. Zero X stops working. Maybe that's the problem. Of course. Bene is a logical thinker and Bene might have solved the issue with this one. Oh, new Jorma world record. What up? Oh, apparently... Oh, Farnsworth time. Forget, it was still the same. Barry P. 845 in Jorma 9. 0.05 of a second improved from the previous time. That's very nice. Congrats to Barry P. Same team as me. He's representing Team Dat in this pack, so I'm very appreciative of that. We can check out some Jorma statistics soon. Again. Because the situation keeps evolving all the time in terms of points and standings. I would have liked to land that grip actually. That was a good attempt. I will show you why, because I got a lot of speed up. I almost made it, even though here, as you see, like I lost the grip a little bit. Usually if you lose the grip, it doesn't look like much, but if this happens, usually the run is over. You lose all the speed, but despite the grip loss, I still like made it this way up. Like if I had dodged my head, I could have even get up with slow speed, you know. So had I landed that grip, that could have been actually like god tier attempt. That was really good when going down and landing. That was really good execution of the style. Yeah. Flippery, I haven't updated 0.exe with left ALO yet. That's update for the future, maybe for next World Cup, that I use a secret left ALO. But I can't do it yet. Whoa, what was that turn? Absolutely strange attempt going on at the moment. Let's see if it works. If I get up now, this will be GAA replay. Okay, I didn't get up. It was close. This is really such an addictive level to play. I really vibe this today. Would be nice to get 48 today while playing, while streaming. I would love that. Oh, that was such a slow turn. Well, thankfully I failed, because I don't like to esk. I don't do it, you know. If I don't have a good time, like even if I get some absolute trash attempts, I still like to continue. It's always possible to turn it around, even with a bad attempt, so I don't like to esk. It's always good to just keep trying, but that one was like particularly bad. So I would not like to have a turn like that in my best time, even if I finished. Oh, slight fails. That had all the potential in the world, that attempt. I'm not gonna watch the replay though. I kept the grip, but there was too much wheelie going on in the bottom to get like maximum speed. If I manage to align my bike better, that would have been enough speed to get up, like guarantee. Okay, that was quite good attempt. Slightly bad at the bottom, but I had decent speed there. Almost got up regardless of not doing the bottom vaulting perfectly. That was really good landing. Maybe I should have tried the world record moves for that one, because I couldn't do the normal style that I'm doing. This brutal vault for me just flows so well. I don't want to use anything else. Feels like I'm just complicating it further if I do other styles. Like pointlessly complicating it. I don't think this is possible to get up, but I'll try anyway. Yep, that was not good landing. Okay, this is such a slow attempt, but let's see how it works. Probably not good enough. It was surprisingly good speed towards up, but the first half was not fast anywhere. Oh, that's a sweet turn. Wow. But I couldn't do it properly. This is not even close to enough speed, I think. No. First half was extremely fast in that ride. It would have been excellent to pull it off. Second apple is like sometimes you miss it even if it's like seemingly really good attempt. It's strange placement, but I can get it quite often still. Okay, I think I should practice this landing a little bit more in save load. I'm not doing it at all at the moment. Let's go back to the old save, and I can train this a little bit more. Save load gameplay looks so much smoother in comparison. In the game I have this weird lagging every time when I stream. It runs much smoother in save load. The angles are, I noticed like angles were weird as hell in this ride. I need to redo this actually. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is the case, Joey. I noticed the same issue earlier. I'm not gonna be in save load long time because of that. It's must be very annoying for the viewers to have it like this, but I don't know how to fix it right now. I need to do some testing to fix that. And I'm not gonna touch the OBS settings when I'm streaming because I do it when I'm not streaming. Yeah, if it looked even worse than that, I wouldn't play save load on stream now. This is probably some issue in OBS that the picture is cropped badly, but I don't know it. I looked at the window that was supposed to be okay save load and it seemed like it was full screen, so God knows why that issue exists. I mean, these vaultings at the bottom are so difficult to do for some reason. This is the hardest part of the level. Like landing these vaults. I keep failing it in live play, but in save load it's even more difficult somehow. But it's good practice to train the exact timings. That was piss poor attempt in the end, but at least I got the grip. I keep getting 49 low times with this attempt, but I get up really slowly in the attempt. That was 48.91. .78, okay. That is enough training for now. No more badly cropped okay save load. Back to full Elma, let's go. Alright. Okay, the landing was okay, but I failed the vaulting after the landing in the bottom. So I didn't get enough speed, but landing was rather decent. Okay, I'm going to show you. This one was so promising. It was just literal inch away from working out. I did this part amazing, very good landing, very good vaulting, but if I had like this extra wheelie that happens, like you just don't get the same amount of speed when it's like that. If I get a grip with both wheels here, it will be much better. I just couldn't align the bike when vaulting. That's so close of doing it very optimally. That would have been a nice attempt. Okay, the same thing happened. Now what? It's bad luck. Because both of those landings were like really high speed landings, and with correct vaulting you can get up for sure. But you need to align the bike better. I have been learning this level a lot today. I have to say that much. I understand the style much better than before. Like how to get more speed to get up. Like it's not a mystery to me at all anymore. The vaulting at the bottom is really important. I haven't landed it in a while now. Yeah, these attempts, they're pretty good. Like I'm not far when doing attempts like that. I just haven't nailed it in the past attempts. But it's good attempt still. Oh, that's unintended bounce from the wall, but maybe it still works. Nope. I didn't get as much speed as usual because of that small bounce on the wall. Like I landed badly afterwards. That was best attempt in a while. That seemed like... Okay, let's see. The going down was pretty good. I got the ceiling gas, I got the landing, I got the vaulting. I did this quite well as well. So it was... Somehow it wasn't enough. Maybe I didn't have quite at as much speed as usual when landing. That was probably the issue, because after the landing I did every move very well. So I think that was the cause for the fail. that's never gonna be enough speed, but I'll see how far I can jump. Yeah, I knew it, not enough. I don't think this is enough to get up, but let's see. Nope, not even close. Lost some speed when I was going through the thin holes. I didn't do it with full momentum as you're supposed to. That's kind of what allows the style to work, if you find very good momentum when going through the holes. Yeah, I thought so too. It looked good, but let's analyze where this failed. So I do this with a lot of speed. I got good landing. Okay, so it's the vaulting. I do this vault here and I just lost the speed somehow by doing that. It comes down to such small details, like it's if you do the vaulting just a tiny bit differently and with correct moves, then that same setup would have been very good. The vaulting, as I said, it is the hardest part of the level. It just can't fail there at all. And it's always a little bit different each attempt how the angles and timings are. It's very intuitive, but it's so precise, it's hard to land. It's quite difficult to land this style now. Haven't had success with it for a while now. I did it 3 times during the stream and I think I have it in me to do it again. Oh, dude. That seemed so good. How did I even fail? I think that movement in the air was the only reason why I failed that attempt. Damn it. Like after the A-low, I should have timed the vault and turn differently. I actually had good enough speed to get up with that attempt, I believe. It's slightly difficult to tell sometimes, but that was actually such a good attempt. Okay, that was also a decent attempt, but maybe not quite as good as the last one. Yeah, dodging the polygon with your head is a challenge of its own. It's not so easy to land those moves. streamaan vielä. I checked the apple time with that weird turn at the first apple. I missed the apple barely, but my apple time for the second apple was only 0.3 seconds worse, despite doing that weird flip after the first apple. Actually, not so slow. Apple time was 14:30, now it's 14:13, almost the same speed, despite doing that flip. Oh, that was quite close again. Was close one, that one. Getting up seems like such a difficult task at the moment. I think it's something that happens mentally after you fail something for too many times. You start feeling this like mental obstacle with the style, and that's usually not a good sign. Like, maybe I should play some save load to just brush it off in a way. Like, it's important to maintain this feeling that I can do this. It's not hard, I can do this. Like, if you really feel that way, you can make even crazy hard styles and just do them. But the moment you start to like doubting yourself mentally, I think it's so much easier to just fail. So it's always, mental aspect is always important. Oh, dude. It's like, it's so close constantly. But I just can't seem to get up now. need to play some save load. I'm getting tilted at the level after failing so many times. But it's a sign that I need to practice more. I think I should train the ending because it's been like an hour since I even touched the ending. There's quite much variety here actually, like how the bike can move, like just spacing itself seems to be very important here. If you space the wrong way, you completely ruin your chances of getting up. Okay, 4850, nice. $48.05, nice. Actually, this is like 47 attempt now. This is the save. I think I can do 47 with this one. Or maybe not. Best time was 48.03, so maybe not 47. Yeah, I can do it. At least I seem to be doing this hang quite well now. Okay, that's 47. Okay, first time under 48 in save load. It's still far from world record, but I'm getting up quite slowly in the save load replay, but that's how most attempts are going to be in live play. I haven't done it clean enough to get up quite like Zweck. That's still not my level of gameplay in this level. Okay, that was 47.87 replay. I think that's good. Good for training mode. Then I do this thing quickly. I go back to Elma. 47.87 is the new target time for live play. I did it with cheat tools, so I can do it in live play as well. Why not? If I did under 48 anytime, it would be top 4 in the world. It's quite good, but from there on the times get really fast. Like Bien is third with 47.36. Spef is second with 46.76. Zwek is leading 46.19. It's big gaps, but fast times. I think a lot of that comes from getting up in the end, but also first half I do this safer brutal style at the floating apple. But if you start including like bounce turns and those kinds of better styles, you can still cut some more time off, but I don't see that I need to do it right now. My strategy is more like just finding consistencies to try the bottom style and getting up to the platform. Like the more tries I can do, the better, the more likely I do it. Oh, what? Look at this. This was as close as it can get. That was so close, actually. Let's see. So I do this one quite well. Good landing, very good vaulting, good A low, good vault. And good dodge as well. But then I land here. That was just like, you don't need to land it to the like over the corner even. Often you get up even if you land it quite badly, but this was just like barely not enough to get up. That was excellent attempt though. I couldn't be closer than that. Okay, that was not good before the drop. The drop part was not good and I lost grip at the landing, so it's no chance of getting up in a situation like that. The drop before landing is so important though. That's where most of the speed comes from. almost got up with slow swing like that. But that's like a 55 seconds style. Oh my god, I failed it again. Oh, that hurts, man. Let's see. That was just bad timing, honestly, of the last vault. This was maybe the best speed so far. I had so much speed. Like, with this kind of speed, you almost have the chance of getting up fast without struggling, but I should have done the last vault earlier. I thought I could do it like that. That was so good, man. So good. It's bisque work, it's clean execution, some better styles in the first half, and then getting up smoothly and good end. It's an overall overall good ride. I'm getting pissed at myself that I did it 3 times and I failed end every time. Because now it's been like 2 hours since I last did it, so it's getting really hard to do somehow. But that is Elastomania. That's Elastomania experience for absolutely anybody. It's I think if the game wasn't the way it is, I wouldn't like it. If it was just easy all the time, it would be boring. So challenge is good. Check this out, guys. Oh wow, I made what? What was that? Jesus Christ, new style. 52, yes. This was a mental style. Let's take a moment to watch this. This was some absolute god tier good shit. Amazing style. Kinda, it made me happy to finish that, quite honestly. This is like Piskvorku asked, how did Zweck get almost 45? This is how I'm going to do 45, dude. This is the solution. What the fuck is that? Would have been so sick to get new best time with this one, even if it was like a, 1-digit best time. That would be sick. Like actual epic moment. Apparently hang is actually doable there, just with slow and strange moves, but it is doable. Maybe it's actually, I have a feeling that you can do the hang actually without those extra moves somehow. There's always a way for that. But maybe it just requires some absolutely crazy setup, like mega speed. Damn, that was quite good landing, but completely failed the most important vault of the bottom part. Okay, I think this can't be enough speed. Let's see. Maybe it's good enough for the hang style. No. Couldn't make the hang. I tried to do hang with better moves, but no. Let's see apple time if I do like this. No. Bad angle for it. That wouldn't have been as fast time as one of the other similar attempts, but I think if you do that absolutely perfectly, you can get a legit okay apple time, because you get so much speed when you push down like that. But it's just pointlessly difficult, of course. But I find alternative styles very fascinating. It's always cool if there's some surprising alternative styles in levels. Like, yeah, I think it's really nice because there's plenty in all internals, basically just styles that are almost as good but not quite. Even ones that look absolutely ridiculous, they can be genuinely good. That style I attempted, instead of brutal, doing that kind of bounce and getting the landing well, it's really good style if you pull it off. Can be like world record tier style if you do that one. But I didn't execute it like very fast. Okay, I missed the apple by quite a large margin, but that was 14.47. Okay. But practicing those bounce styles is honestly like a way to find small improvements, like going even better with the time. Let's say that if I want to start challenging the world record time in save load, that's where I go first. I start really polishing that part by the floating apple, because in none of my save load replays have I done that area fast. It's just been fast attempts and focusing more on the later parts of the level. But if I want to find better times, like I did 47.87 in save load as my best time. If I want to get better than that, that's what first thing that I do. That was quite good setup for the bottom, but I lost grip while vaulting. I'm not really like I'm not far away with some of these attempts, but it is surprisingly tough style, I have to say it. It is quite tough style to do. Needs to be very clean in order to execute this thing. This can't be enough speed now. Ooh, I'm getting exhausted playing. I think I will end the stream soon. It's quite late already as well. Okay, that's it for me. Let's see if there's anybody watching still. There's 18 people watching. What? That's nice. Nice to see, guys. Hey, next stream tomorrow, I start 1 hour earlier than usually, so 4 p.m. Finnish time, and I will stream all evening. Tomorrow is long stream. Tomorrow also Barry P starts a massive Apple battle, 2 hours 30 minutes at 7:30 Finnish time. So be there, play the battle, and we will compete tomorrow. But it's been a nice stream. I almost did the style in bounce back, but I failed. I couldn't do it today, but I was close. So see you tomorrow. Good night. Have a nice evening. Bye.